Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be memory planning for the week of May 11th through the 17th, so I will be filling in everything that happened. This is the second spread from my 4-week plan with me, using a kawaii kit from Sweet Kawaii Design called Reading Daydream. This week I'm going back to filming on 2 separate days, so right now I'm only filling in the first half of the sidebar, and at the end I will finish it up. This week was definitely a challenge for me because my busiest days are usually Monday and Friday, and I put full boxes from Sweet Bean plans on those days, so I really had to narrow it down and figure out what I wanted to put in my planner. Starting with Monday, the first thing in my checklist is that I painted my nails. I knew I had to film my memory plan with me from last week, so I needed my nails painted as early as possible. I sent out some payments in the mail. Then I'm marking that we had a workout this day. Usually I don't put my workouts in the checklist, but I didn't really have room for it anywhere else, so I decided this week to keep all the workouts in my checklist. And the last thing is that I recorded my voiceover. I really wanted to include this back to the grind sticker because this day I had such a difficult time getting back into it. I had the most amazing, relaxing Mother's Day. My husband did everything for the boys and it felt like an actual day off. And come Monday morning, I was just not ready for everything we had planned. Because I had laid down this coloring book full box from Sweet Bean Plans, I definitely made sure that my boys spent time coloring this day. Most of the stickers I'm using are from Sweet Kawaii Design, but I will try to point out all of the ones that aren't. In my checklist, the paint nails script was a leftover from a Nikki Plus Three kit. Underneath the full box, I added this therapy sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. to this Don't Forget box. This was actually the very first thing that we did on Monday. Below that, I marked that I filmed my memory plan with me. Then we went on a family walk and we played with bubbles while we were walking. And at the very bottom, I'm using this sticker to mark that it was bath night. Moving on to Tuesday, my husband and I were on a call for almost 3 hours in the morning. Thankfully, my husband was mainly the one on the call. I would just pop in whenever he needed me. We signed some papers. I wrote a grocery list. I also organized the baking section of our pantry. And then I helped the boys make a blueberry and raspberry smoothie. Below the checklist, I have this really cute house scene from the Coffee Monsters Co. This was a sticker that I really wanted to use on Monday. My mom came over and she dropped off some dessert from Mother's Day, and she also picked up the cupcakes that I made and the cards we had for her. The boys were able to see her from a distance, and I think they're starting to get a little more confused every time we see her and she's not coming in, but they still always get really excited to see her. But anyways, I added the Let's Stay Home sticker, and below that I have this panda onesie working emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I edited my memory plan with me. Then I have a book from the kit just to fill in some space. We had a family Zoom call with my brother and sister. Then my husband and I watched Thor. The movie night script is also leftover from Nikki Plus Three, and the Thor munchkin is from Once More With Love. At the very bottom, I have this really cute declutter sticker from Paper Panda. My goal has been to go through the garage and get rid of trash every week. And since we had trash the next day, we decided to go in Tuesday night. I think it started with my husband looking for something, and I said, oh, we should go in the garage and look for it. And it turned into one of the most productive decluttering nights we've had so far. On Wednesday, I uploaded the Mother's Day memory plan with me. It was trash day. I disinfected the groceries. I finally finished PJ's preschool registration. When we were going through the garage the night before, I actually found his birth certificate, so I was able to finish the registration. Then the last thing in my checklist is our workout. The trash icon was a leftover from a Nikki Plus Three monthly kit. The very first thing I did this day was go on a grocery run. This emoji was a free printable from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I wanted to mark that it was my sister's last day of school. She took her last final on this day, and for a long time my mom would take us to Baskin-Robbins to get ice cream for our last day of school. Normally my sister wouldn't have been here, so I definitely wanted to get some ice cream and drop it off to her. My brother in LA even found a Baskin-Robbins and celebrated with us. The house sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co., and the bowl of ice cream is from Fox and Cactus. Then I wanted to mark that I received some happy mail from the Coffee Monsters Co., Sweet Kawaii Design, and Once More with Love. Below that, I have this munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that I spent a good amount of time working on a puzzle. At the very bottom, I marked that it was bath night. Flipping over to Thursday, my husband drove into work. I filmed the first part of my plan with me, and then I did a lot of cleaning on this day. I cleaned the bathrooms, did a bunch of laundry, and I cleaned PJ and Benny's rooms. Those 4 things in my checklist took up a big portion of my day, so I did have a lot of room to work with. I had just received this washi from Simply Gilded, and I thought the colors matched nicely with this kit, so I wanted to try to include it. The first strip that I laid down didn't have as much color as I wanted, so I decided to try again, and the next piece was perfect. Then I added this really beautiful window from the kit and the smallest Let's Stay Home sticker. I didn't realize that I already had a Let's Stay Home sticker on the other page. It doesn't bother me as much because they are different sizes, but I might try to find a different sticker to replace the other one. But below this, I marked that I was continuing editing my video for Sunday. Then I'm using this really old Sweet Kawaii Design sticker. This one is on paper, and I hardly ever have a reason to use them, but I wanted to mark that I bought my husband an early Father's Day gift. He wanted Kingdom Hearts for his Xbox One, and even though it's not technically a Game Boy, it is still a video game. Below that, I marked that my mom and dad made dinner for us. Then we had a family Zoom call with my brother, sister, mom, and dad. The video chatting emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And at the very bottom, I wrote that I watched Listen to Your Heart. Then on Friday, I added this bike in between Friday and Saturday because I went on a morning bike ride on both of those mornings. I tidied up the living room and ran the Roomba. We had an appointment with our financial advisor. We also had a workout. I recorded my voiceover. It was also payday, so I scheduled all of our payments for the second half of the month. The first sticker that I'm adding below the checklist is this cute sun that says Rise and Shine from the Coffee Monsters Co. I set my alarm this day and wanted to make sure I woke up early. I went on a bike ride, and then at 9 a.m. Simply Gilded had the May subscription box open enrollment. I really loved the May design, so I was excited to get on the subscription. The sticker I used is from Once More with Love. Then right after that, I did a Target pickup, and while I was waiting for my order to be ready, I went to Starbucks. This Starbucks run script is from Planning City. In the half box, I added this cute Disney sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. Disney had released another recipe. This time it was the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast, and I wanted to try making that. It actually turned out really good, but I've never had it at Disneyland, so I had nothing to compare it to. Then in the quarter box, I wanted to mark that I dropped off some of the gray stuff dessert to my sister, and we had a little social distancing chat at the door. I think this day it really hit us that we were really sad about not being able to hang out. Since she was done with school, she normally would have been at my house probably every single day, so I had a hard time leaving that night. But at the very bottom, I wanted to mark that I got some Happy Mail from Clippy Chick Creations and Sweet Bean Plans. The letter is from Fox and Cactus, and I just cut this little bean out of the logo on one of the sticker sheets. Moving on to the weekend. On Saturday, I went on a morning bike ride. Then I used this gloomy Eeyore sticker to mark that I missed the Coffee Monsters Co. custom emoji. I had it in my cart and I was checking out, but it sold out before I could fully check out. I think next time I'm going to try to use my laptop instead. The Shopify saved info code always pops up, but it never actually saves my information, so putting in the code is useless, but it also wastes time because I have to close that box before I can actually check out. But anyways, my husband put our Total Gym for sale. This is separate from our home gym. This Total Gym has been in a box since we moved. We just don't have room for it. Then we had a pool tech replace our pool pump. I placed an order with Paper Panda. I really loved her new floral face mask, so I decided to just get one. And the last thing was that I printed the pictures for my February memory spread. The first thing below the weekend banner is that I edited my May budget planner setup. In the half box, I wanted to mark that PJ spelled One Way Jesus. He has been loving worship music and watching lyric videos, so he's been learning how to spell a lot of different words. And then again, I got some Happy Mail. The sticker is from Once More With Love. The Happy Mail that I received was from Simply Gilded and Station Stickers. Then in this full box at the bottom, I added this family time script from Nikki Plus Three. And I wanted this cute little Stitch onesie munchkin to look like he was sitting right by the window. But we all went outside and played with chalk, and at the very bottom I marked that it was bath night. Then on Sunday we streamed our church service. I uploaded my May budget planner setup video. I made a nice breakfast. I watched a lot of YouTube, and I did my weekly check-in in my budget planner. These stickers are from Latrice Paperie. Below the weekend banner, I wrote that I slept in. In the half box, I have this filming sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. Below that, I added some Simply Gilded washi and then a Quarantine and Chill sticker. Then in the full box, I wrote that I did my February memory spread, and I also cleaned my room and desk. With all of the Happy Mail orders coming in, my desk was starting to look a little crazy. Then at the very bottom, I wanted to mark that my boys did a workout with my husband. My husband was just doing one of his trigger sessions and they were copying him the entire time. This sticker is from Once More With Love. Going back to finish my sidebar, I had just watched Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. use one of her printables to mark which week of quarantine she was in, so I decided to add that to my full box at the top. Then I just finished filling in my sleep and my habit trackers for the week. Flipping over to the May monthly overview, I'm going to be filling in the highlights for this week. On the 11th, I wrote Bubble Fun, and we had a Zoom therapy appointment at 9 a.m. On the 12th, my husband and I watched Thor, and I worked on the puzzle. The 13th was my sister's last day of school, and I went on a grocery run. On the 14th, my husband drove into work, and I bought his early Father's Day gift. On the 15th was payday, and I also wrote Try the Gray Stuff, it's delicious. On the 16th, we had our pool pump replaced, and I decided to put that in a Bill Do sticker. Then on the 17th, I wrote that this week I had 2 uploads. But that is all for my memory plan with me this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.